Geography.
First period, Miss Young's class. Westward expansion. Shout out to second period, Lane, Nicole. What's up? Hope you guys like it. It didn't take me too long. It took me like a few hours. But it's worth it. You ready to learn? 'Cause I don't think you are. People went to the West in search of opportunities. They got in their wagons and uprooted their whole families. The Homestead Act gave them land 160 acres, man, so they all started to make plans. They left their whole lives up to chance. They didn't know what to expect when they saw the fresh graves that paved the way to the West. They all had to survive on what they had. Food was scarce on the plains. Now, ain't that sad? But the people that made it had to stay for 5 years for the land to be finally considered theirs. But wait, it wasn't theirs in the first place. It was the Indians' land, not theirs to take. The Indian Removal Act already pushed them back. They had nowhere else to go. No wonder they attacked. Some tried to absorb into the dominant culture. That's called assimilation, man. Nah, more like torture. America's territory inched closer to the West just because of this destiny they called manifest. They wanted more for themselves because they deserved the best and only left the challenges for all of the rest. The immigrants worked hard on a railroad while we were all out just looking for gold. People that worked for the Union and Central Pacific had to deal with conditions that were nowhere near terrific. The railroads carried settlers to the plains. They traveled for the opportunities they thought they'd gain. But with the tough soil, farmers' crops wouldn't grow. So many of them said back to the east we'd go. The summers were too hot and the winters too cold. Disease and harsh conditions killed the young and the old. This little act that offered up some public land was much too tempting and the risk too grand. Trees were very few and extremely hard to find. Unless you got rich from the gold you mined, then you could pay for a train to deliver your lumber. Or you live in what's called Saudis, man, ain't that a bummer? But hold up now, it wasn't all bad. African Americans found their own promised land. They started to farm truly on their own terms. They were all free men now, no more masters. America's territory inched closer to the West just because of this destiny they call manifest. They wanted more for themselves because they deserved the best and only left the challenges for all of the rest. This can all be found in chapter 12 in your history book. There's going to be a test after this, so pay attention. Just kidding. Now you're probably wondering why I'm trying so hard. And all she said was just do a 4-verse song. But this is the second time I'm taking this class, and this year I'm trying really hard to pass. But not just pass, I can do better than that. And Miss Young's a great teacher and she deserves that. I'm gonna do it right this time, I'm gonna get an A, so my mom can watch me walk on graduation day. I used to skip school, sometimes weeks at a time. Then I realized without school I'm just wasting my mind. I don't do that no more, I don't know what I did that for. And the way I'm living life right now really makes my family proud. I'm getting distracted, this rap's not about me. It's about challenges and opportunities that the settlers faced invading the West. That sentence right there was just a little biased. Oh yeah, how could I forget about the cowboys? Not the ones in the movies who treat guns like toys, but the cattle ranchers that round up cattle. Keeping all those cows in line was a constant battle. It required many people to keep a team moving, and by selling cows in the East their profits were booming. But they weren't exactly as exciting as how the movies portray, and that's how it is at the end of the day. I've got more to say, so I'll say this fast. Miss Young makes it really hard not to pass this class. Just show up, listen, and write things down. She'll set you up to succeed if you don't mess around. And that's all it takes, just a little effort. Now I know the value of a little hard work. It's a challenge that we all have to face, but opportunities come after. Just you wait. America's territory inched closer to the West just because of this destiny they called manifest. They wanted more for themselves because they deserved the best and only left the challenges for all of the rest. I just gotta say that I'm thankful for today and that we can live and travel in easier ways. I appreciate my life more after this lesson, and I hope this rap answered the essential question. And that's it.